Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Elex. So I want to go ahead and tell you guys, I'm sorry, I kind of got a sore throat today, so just a heads up, my throat's a little bit on the sore side, and I think it was because of the temperature change. Oh, we got a thing here, patron. Anyways, the temperature here, I know a lot of people got a lot of snow and stuff. Here, one day it was like 70 something, and then like the next day it dropped down to like 15 degrees. But anyways, the temperature dropped down from like 70 to like 15 the first day there, and we got, it's like 4 or 5 inches of just ice. If you recall, it's actually in the last Elex recording, I mentioned that it was hailing. And yeah, it just kept on hailing, and then we got a bunch of just ice build up, and then it snowed on top of that. And the first day we got like over a foot of snow on top of all the ice. And then like the next day it didn't snow, but the temperature got down to like 10 degrees. And then the next day it got up to like 35 or something. It started like kind of melting. And then like the next day it was down, or today it was like down to 5 this morning. And then it snowed again, like another like 6 inches. Which is crazy for us because we don't normally get much snow at all. Which I love the snow, my girlfriend hates it. She's been like irritated because of all the snow. Oh.
Crazy out there. People trying to get away and not knowing where to go. People are behaving like it's the end of the world. The government has made it official. We're supposed to go to the coast, but traffic? The only roads that are open are up into the highlands.
But anyways, the roads haven't really gotten cleared. I've been having to take her to work, and like right after the all the ice and stuff and the temperature dropping off, like my renters, their pipes froze up, so I had to go over there, and then I think I got a cold from that. And anyways, like it's been crazy. So I do apologize. My voice is a bit hoarse. Most of the cold I think's passed. The main thing now is just to have a really sore throat and like a bit of build up and stuff like that. But I did take some medicine for it, and I had some herbal teas, you know, the last few days, and been drinking on those and trying to get at least the sore throat gone. But anyways, right now we're headed down to the south towards this area that I said we were going to explore today. We're going to go check that out, because if you recall, we've actually explored a bit of that before. And the Cyclops, let me pop this actually. That does a decent damage boost, honestly. And that Cyclops is wild looking. But there we go. 400 XP for him. That is not bad at all. Alright. But yeah, like, I don't know, like our town's just not, I think it's more ready for ice than like some places, but I know it's been a few years back, but when the ice storm hit, like stuff was like out for a while from that. Now this whole like snow and ice stuff wasn't, most of the stores closed for a little while, and I know my girlfriend, like most of the people that work where she works, they didn't show up today. Like it was like a fraction of the people that are supposed to be there, you know, just because anybody that lives out, like we live in town, but anybody that lives out in like the country or something like that, there's no way they're gonna get to work, because like even the roads here in town are still covered in ice, you know. They're semi-drivable. Like yesterday we managed to get out and go get groceries and stuff that we weren't able to do, you know, a few days back, you know, just because stores are closed and different things. But what is this guy? Slug Beast? Didn't we fight these before?
That fucking brute is looking for trouble.
Okay, pop that up. Anyways, we were able to get out and get into town a little bit, just to get some basic stuff done and whatnot that we weren't able to get done earlier in the week. Some of the roads through town were kind of cleared, but for the most part, the roads in town were still a mess too. Okay. I knew there was a stalker somewhere. There we go. There we go. Okay. I know there's something else up here. I can't recall what it was though. Oh, there's a mine shaft right there. Did we didn't check that out. No, I'm thinking of over here. Okay, we might check that out real quick. Because we're just kind of exploring at this point. I kind of want to take a few episodes and instead of just going quest to quest, because we've started to kind of run out the quest log a bit. Nope, I hear sirens. People have been, I don't know if they're just having wrecks or what. It's been like crazy amount of sirens and it's been crazy. Oh, what have we got here? This is a tad bit eerie. But anyways, like our town, I mean, I can drive on the ice, but like, I don't think most people can. Uh-oh. Dead outlaws. Berserkers. And it was funny because like the first day, like after all that ice and snow, like people were trying to get out. And I think some people get oh, what's the phrase? They get a cabin fever like really easily. And so like people were trying to get out in the ice. It was so funny because we were sitting up here like watching them try to get out of it and like try to dig their cars out and stuff like that. And it was just like where I live, it's kind of like a little hill leaving like the parking lot, you know. And they'd go driving up that hill and they wouldn't have enough momentum to actually top the hill, so they'd go up as far as they could, then they wouldn't be able to get any traction and they'd just come rolling back down.
Uncultivated cultivators cultivate laws. No. Uncultivated cultivators cultivate lawfully cultivated cultivations. That's it in the... Wait, what? What the hell is that? Shit. They're attacking. Get up! Get up! Get up, everyone!
Huh. Let's see, the green banners were Berserker banners, weren't they? I think. Like outside of Goliath? I can't recall, but... Anyways, they wouldn't have enough momentum to like actually top the hill, so they just come rolling back down. And I know my girlfriend kept getting worried they were going to hit her car. Like, because they would just come like barreling back down the hill. And, yeah, needless to say, they weren't able to get out for a while. Luckily, she didn't have to work on Monday, so... I mean, nothing's actually had time to, like, thaw. And what has thawed has just made a bunch more ice because the temperature just keeps going back and forth. So, like, it was supposed to have... That one big snow we had the first day there was supposed to be it, and she was all excited. And then, like, all of a sudden, was it yesterday? Like, it just starts, like, coming down snow. And it just keeps snowing and keeps snowing. And yeah, she wasn't too happy about it. There's like nothing in this place to kill, just like looting. But anyways, long story short, that's why I didn't really release much of anything. I mean, I know the Elex video for today, it's like a day late. I intended to have one out on Tuesday, of course, but I just didn't have any time to actually record. And honestly, probably one of the worst things you can get when it comes to recording is like a sore throat, because it makes recording such a pain. You know, whenever it kind of hurts to talk. But I've still got a bit of a sore throat. You're going to probably hear sirens on and off throughout this video because, like, there's another set of sirens right now. People just keep going off the road, or I don't know.
The Duke sent someone out here to fix these stairs. I'll have to tell him whichever asshole it was skipped the job.
But I don't know, like, people just can't drive on this, I guess. Like, the thing is, like, that first day.
They will get the shock of their life tomorrow, those assholes. Then we'll see who has to crawl around in the dirt. After sundown, we'll be the new lords around here. We make the calls. It's their own fault for treating us like dirt. So let's meet above at the lift when it's dark.
Man, this place is pretty big. Like, it seems like it goes from Tavard to up to Berserker country. But anyways, like, people just, they drive too fast is the problem. Like, I mean, I understand if they have, like, a truck or something that's built for driving on snow, but most of them don't. We'd see people just, like, driving like, you know, they would normally drive, like a normal speed, but it's like you can't really do that on the ice with, like, a car. Like, I tend to just drive, like, basically act like I don't have brakes, you know, because you want to stop early and everything. And a lot of these people just don't drive that way. They just don't know how to drive on ice, I don't think. So, needless to say, people have been wrecking and going off the road quite a bit. So, and it was funny, across the road there was a car off in the grass, well, where the grass would be. You can't really see the ground anywhere, but and they had to get a bunch of people over there to help push and get their car out. And then, like, they'd only made it, like, they lived right next door, so they'd only made it, like, you know, 20, 30 feet down the road or whatever. And delivery note. Anyways, they barely made it anywhere, and then they just kept on going, like, where they, you know, in the direction I guess they were going, and then they went off the road again right after that, because what they did was they came through with, like, snow plows, got all the snow off the roads and everything. There's still a bunch of ice, so it's just solid ice, like a big skating rink. It says items ordered: 200 arrows, 15 axes, 40 rifles. We weren't able to find any more of the axes that were ordered, but we still have scrap we can use for making them. So, but anyways, they just kept on going. Like, they don't seem to get it through their heads that they're not fit to drive on this. I don't know. Like, I mean, it really was just a big ice rink, more or less, because it was like, you know, 5 or 6 inches of just ice. And just solid ice. And then they came through with the snow plows, shoveled off all the snow, but there's still all this ice. So it really, you know, it didn't really make road conditions any better, per se. It was just still solid ice. What is this? We'll head back down, because this isn't really where I want to be headed right now, but I don't know, this place has kind of caught my attention. There's like a little camp down there. Down on the map or right here. We might come down and come around this way and hit the back side of this little place. Because we explored quite a bit of it before, we just weren't able to explore all of it. Huh. Oh, something sees me. Aha. There we go. Hey, I'm gonna go check this abandoned building out, and then we'll head back the way we came. There goes another set of sirens. Like, I mean, it's possible, I guess, that it's all connected to the same, like, I don't know, wreck or off the road or whatever it is, but I just keep hearing them, like, starting up, and here comes more sirens, like, coming through. Oh. And I think that's the worst thing about driving on this. Like, what worries me the most is, like, other people. Recipe for lifeblood. Alright. It's like, when there's that much snow and ice on the ground, you have people, like, passing you and, like, swerving around. Like, that's the worst thing. Like, I don't know why they're in such a hurry. Like, anytime there's this much snow on the ice, the best rule of thumb is, like, leave with ample time to get there. Like, I usually plan for, like, it's going to take, like, double the time that it normally would, is what I plan for. It doesn't always take that long, but, you know, you never know. So, okay, I guess we'll head back. There's, like, some, like, ruins of something. Like, buildings and stuff around here. Huh. Yeah, there was a truck out there that it looks like they're picking somebody up, but it started swerving. I heard them honking. I think they were honking for somebody, and I guess the person came out or whatever. Then they started to leave, and they kind of like spun out, going out the driveway parking lot area. So, oh, what is this? What is this? But yeah, back when the ice storm hit, which it's been a few years back. I know a lot of people probably remember that. You know, that live at least anywhere nearby, because it was like it's considered a national emergency when it happened. Because I mean, like, we were, let's say, most people didn't have power. I know quite a few people like died from just not having any power, not having any heat and that kind of stuff. Anyways, I went and stayed with my parents when it hit, and oh, that's lucky. 5 and 6, so 8 equals 8.
I'm in.
There we go. Okay. Because they had generators and stuff like that, so we were, and they had a well, so we were still able to get showers and all that good stuff, and have some power. We didn't run the power too much, you know, because running a generator for the course of like a week and a half or something like that until you get power isn't too practical. So we were all out of power for quite a while. And I remember they had like volunteer rescue crews and stuff come over to like help. And I remember one night me and my dad, like right after it hit, right after I went and stayed with them, we went into town just to drive around and look around and everything. And it was like, the town felt like a ghost town, you know. It was so barren. Like, there was nobody out because it was so cold. It was like in the negatives, and you know, there's nobody had any heat. And I know some people ran like those little like gasoline. There was quite a few people that ran those like gas powered heaters in their house and then suffocated, or not suffocate, but like carbon monoxide intake or whatever. And that's, you know, how some of the people died. Like, it was pretty rough. I mean, it wasn't like a hurricane or something like that where you have like, I don't think there was that many people that died, but there was, for our area, you know, we don't really have like much, any kind of natural disasters or anything like that, hardly, because it's like, you know, we don't have any earthquakes or anything like that here. And you know, it's pretty well safe. So it was a pretty crazy for us because we weren't used to it. But
That fucking brute is looking for trouble.
oh gosh, oh my gosh, are you serious? When was the last time that I saved? Oh, that's lucky. Just whenever I'm coming down here. That works out very, very well. I guess maybe it auto-saved because I was going from Edon to Tavar or something. I don't know. Like, just a guess. Ooh, what's this? There goes another set of sirens. Like, you'll probably hear them quite a bit. It's not... I don't live in like a super crime-heavy place. Like, it's just the state of things. So, just a heads up. But it was a lot of snow for us. Like, we never get... It's been years. I mean, even during the ice storm, we didn't get that much snow and stuff. It was, you know, back then it was just a bunch of ice. More than anything. So we've been through here, correct? Like, we're starting to head into that, like, structure. So, yeah. We need to go up, I think it was. I think over in this direction. Oh. I hate having a sore throat because it always feels like something's like tickling against my throat, you know. Drives me insane. Okay, and we'll head across this way. we came here, I want to say it was something for Falk, maybe? Or something. It was some kind of machine part we had to get to repair. It was over there in that, like, radiation field section. And right there is where we, like, jumped all those bandits before. Because there was, like, a bunch of them over there. But what I'm most interested in is that little island over there. I hear something. I hear something somewhere. Oh, right there. Ripper. It kind of blends in with this, like, rusted metal. See, that's some kind of an elevator shaft. But there's no, like, switch to activate it, so... Oh, man. See, this part up here we haven't explored. It was all just... Basically just to get over to this section. We haven't explored this or that little island down there. Like, look at the size of that. Like, cranes and stuff everywhere. But I think we were, like, running out of ammo or something, or... I think it was ammo. Back then, we might have been still using our mana for most of our damage dealing. I can't recall, but... There's something... Just a chest back here. Okay, nothing great. And then there's some kind of little building. We've just about explored all of this, it looks like. Okay, there's nothing up here, so... Okay, so we'll head back down and continue down towards that island. And honestly, that's what's piqued my interest the most. The rest of this was just kind of like, we'll check it out. So right over here, yeah, this is where those bandits were before. It's a torn out page number 5. What is this? That is like super missable. There's so much in this game that's like super missable like that. Oh, from a Reaver's Journal. Eddie was right, we are under attack. They are everywhere. Eddie was right, the Albs are coming. Okay. Yeah, and we killed Eddie, didn't we? Or did we not? We killed a named bandit down here, if I recall correctly. But it's been so long ago, I can't recall, but... Okay, we'll continue over here. Now, last time there was, like, mutant bugs here. Which I don't know if they will have respawned or not, but... Okay, we're coming in. Okay. That always worries me. Like, I'm just going to end up rolling off the edge of, like, this thing. I don't see nothing of interest down there. But yeah, I think for me, I think it was just, like, the temperature changes, like, just drastic. Just switching around is why I got a cold. Or sore throat, cold, all that stuff. Congested, just blah. Like, it's like the winter just blah feel is what I've got. Okay. But I tell you what though, I would take winter year round instead of the hot weather. Like, I enjoy winter. I don't like the drastic, like, temperature changes. I wish it would just make up its mind. Like, if it had just been 15 degrees every day, I think that would have been perfectly fine. But it's when it's, like, 70, 15, 5, and then, like, back up to, like, 35, and then back down to, like, 5. Like, just jumping around like that drives me insane. My body can't stand it. Oh, I see bandits down here, it looks like. Alright. Oh, and there's a teleporter over here, too. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna save, actually. I'm bad about not saving. Scrap Scavenger, Legates, Volkmar. Yeah, it's clerics that are down here. Interesting. We might make some friends down here. I shall see. It sounds like a potential place to pick up some quests, in truth. It's like the last place I expected to find clerics, though, because it's like over near Outlaw and Berserker territory. Like, nowhere near cleric territory. Oh, Lori's Memo 2.
I'm in, but this is going to be finding a needle in a haystack.
Work reports, delivery lists. Who's that? Shit. Who's no family? Damn. All that's here is shipping manifests and paper clips. Maybe they're hiding the paper in this place.
She's looking for shipping manifests. We never found Lori's Memo 1, I don't think. See, I just imagine there being something big in the water there. Which I don't know that there is, because you can't even dive down in this game. Like, you just swim on the top of the water. But that's just where my mind goes. It's like some kind of big aquatic creature being down there. Okay, these both connect down to right in here. Okay. Let's go hit up this teleporter real quick. That's a little bit spooky. There's something red glowing down in there. Teleporter to the old factory. And this pathway just leads straight across. Okay, we might check that out in a minute, but... Let's see. Let me save it real quick.
This doesn't work.
There we go. What is... Oh, it's a mine. There we go. Oh, this just leads outside. Like, basically it comes through and will be down there near the water. Like where we were looking down on before. Four Houses Part 1.
There.
Oh, there's a mine right there in front of my feet. So that's another thing of the four houses. I'm surprised I can't pick that up. That looks like plasma cells, but or energy shots or something. And this just brings us down to this little beach area. Okay. Well, I'm going to head back through. It doesn't seem like there's anything else over here, so... We'll head back out and check out Volkmar and those other clerics. See if they have anything for us, like quest-wise. Yeah, they're not attacking me, which is good.
These outlaws are assholes, but somehow they find a way to stay alive out here.
May Kalan bless you. Now tell me, are you a son of Tavar? Did you swear allegiance to the Duke and his outlaws?
Oh, well, why do you want to know where I'm a cleric like you?
I'm a cleric like you.
Then Kalan bring you peace. You're free to rest and relax here.
What is your job here, or you should be more worried about the outlaws attacking you?
What is your job here?
Weren't you sent here from the Horde?
No.
No? Well, Kalan works in mysterious ways. He brought you here, brother. We need a lot of raw materials to feed our smelting furnaces in Ignadan. Material that is essential for our fighting machines. And we can get those resources right here.
Why here of all places? It's a long way from Ignadan.
Here, we achieve two things at once. We acquire the resources we need, and we also deny them to the enemy. The Duke relies on profits to keep power. We cut off his profits, and there's a chance his men will overthrow him.
You're not worried about the Duke finding out where you are?
We've been careful, but I suppose I could use your help to learn if the Duke and his men know of our presence.
Why should I help you?
Because I expect it of you. Kalan expects it. We clerics took a solemn oath to work together. All you'll need to do is talk to a few people. The outlaws don't keep secrets. Kalan will see that you are well rewarded.
You should be more worried about the outlaws attacking you.
We have persuaded those who found us to keep our presence a secret. These weak-minded outlaws cannot stand against Kalan's will. They'll take any order I suggest to them. You have to keep your orders simple, but if you do, even an outlaw can understand what they must do.
How long will they obey you for?
As long as I want it. In their eyes, I am their new god.
You think someone in the fort is interested in these ruins?
The only person who might be calls himself the Scrap Baron. He trades salvaged scrap. The outlaws call him Mad Bob. I want you to go and find out if he knows anything. If he does, we will have to consider our next move. Take these shards as a down payment for your services.
Wait, you used suggestion on the outlaws? Did they resist it?
My rate of success was high, but suggestion isn't without problems.
What problems?
One outlaw resisted. He wasn't as dumb as he looked. I thought I got through to him, but I was wrong. He ran when he got the chance.
And you let him get away?
That wasn't the plan. He escaped in the night, so it was too dangerous to go after him. Out in that darkness, we could have blundered into 100 outlaws trying to get that one back. I sent a patrol out to bring him back as soon as it was light. If he had told the other outlaws, they would be here already. And despite his resistance, our ex-prisoner is a coward. He's hiding out there somewhere. I want him, and I want my property back.
Your property?
Yes. When he got away, he stole my weapon. Just make sure I get my weapon back, and I guarantee him his life.
I can help you get your weapon back.
Thank you. It is a scar on my honor to leave it in the hands of an outlaw. Bring it back to me.
You asshole!
Okay, well, Nasty doesn't like that. But we did get a couple new quests here. Which I think first we'll probably go see about finding that outlaw that took off. I'm just going to have a quick look around here. I don't really see anybody other than him to speak with. Because it seems like it's just those two legates and that scrap salvager. I don't really have to steal that. We can buy as much as we want now. I would like to have that though. That small white gemstone, just because we're kind of working on leveling those up at the moment. What's this? Oh, this trash. Okay. This guy.
Work. Listen. Obey the will.
That's right. You keep listening to them. Okay, let's see about that quest we just picked up. Or those quests. Okay, we have burgeoning threat and heavy loss. We're going to go look at heavy loss first. Okay, it looks like it's Jack. He's hidden out over here. So I guess we'll cross the bridge because I want to see if there's anything else. Because, of course, we came through on this side. And I'd like to check out in this direction. And then I guess we'll just follow the mountains around to Jack. Yeah, we'll just take this bridge over. So he's using suggestion to control those outlaws. That's crazy. That is crazy. Suggestion seems so powerful. Of course, we don't really get a whole lot of opportunities to use it, I've noticed. But when we do, I mean, it's pretty effective, I have to say. Where does this go?
Let's finish them.
Yeah, let's finish them. Where are they going? Okay, they're coming back around now. There we go.
That fucking brute is looking for trouble.
There we go. Okay. That's just a bunch of like just a bunch of like washed up like junk and branches out through here. Where were these guys trying to go? Huh. Okay. I don't know if I want to go around that way or continue across the bridge. Looks like the bridge is going into like a cave or something. Oh, look at that. That is wild looking. Huh. And what's over in this direction? Yeah, it just continues on. Okay, yeah, let's go back up to the bridge. We're going to keep on following that across because I'm kind of curious. Kind of curious to see. That's one thing about this game. Like, there's like so many different paths you can take. And of course, you never know which one's going to lead to like the most exciting stuff. So, just pick one. And I think this bridge seems like, cause see, it almost looks like it's going into like a cave of some sort. Oh, never mind. It's a dead end. Okay, I'm gonna sleep until morning, cause our mana's down right now. Oh, there's Reavers here. Okay. Let's save. Actually, where are we on the map right now? Okay, we're right in this little area here.
This is gonna cost us both.
Yep. I was kind of curious to see if they were hostile or not. Trying to get their attention. Nope. Oh, you. Get him, nasty. Wow, okay. Which I guess she doesn't like it that we're hunting down that outlaw. So maybe bringing her with us was a bad idea because we're not terribly good friends with the outlaws anyways, so. I enjoy Nasty though. Like, I wish she would become a cleric. Of course, her personality doesn't really fit a cleric though at all. So, it is what it is. Okay, there's some kind of a big base up here. Oh, let's see. What do we got over here? Just a pile of junk. Oh, Ethan.
You're not a reaver. You don't look like a reaver. Normally, the ruins only attract reavers.
Are you collecting scrap?
Collecting? You don't collect it out here. Every last bastard piece you find, you have to fight for it.
We don't have to fight now. All you have to do is hand over everything you have. We can rob him. Or sounds like you're having trouble.
Sounds like you're having trouble.
Welcome to Tavar. Trouble here every day. To make it worse, it's mostly from outlaws, my own people. Everyone else on Magalan is scared of elves. I'm watching my neighbors. Doesn't seem to mean anything that I collect more from the ruins than the other collectors. I suppose I should just be happy I'm still alive and that there's normally something left for me in these ruins. Otherwise, I'd just starve out here. I work like crazy, but at the end of the day, I get nothing in return. How's that for life experience?
Okay, well, I guess he doesn't have any quests. He was just... He may tie into one, but we could also just rob him. Okay, what about up here? I'm going to get to the high ground here and see what we got. We've got... Well, that goes into like some kind of a crevice. I do see a big...
That fucking brute is looking for trouble.
No. Okay, I guess... See, that pathway would lead up to that. Where are we at on the map? Yeah, we're still a ways off from Jack. Of course, probably the quickest way is we could probably teleport to the fort and just pop over. But our big goal is we want to explore some stuff, so we're not going to explore anything if we just teleport. Oh, now wait, isn't this where we fought that one guy and his, like, bandits? Yeah, with Ray. Okay, this place we've already taken. I don't assume anything's respawned through here.
What a fucking wreck.
So we need to go over to this. And I guess just head down. There's like some bridges down here. So, oh. That's what I'm worried about. Just rolling off the edge of these things and like that. Okay. there's some kind of a little hut right here. Okay, was that a bonfire? Is that what that is? Yep.
Yeah, I'm coming.
There we go. Okay, I guess we'll head off over here. And if we follow this coastline, we'll come across Jack here in just a bit. He's a little bit of a ways away, but it's not too bad. Oh, oh. Those stalkers are creeping. There we go. There's some kind of stairs going up right there. Kind of looks like we're underneath like a bridge. That's what that right there looks like. And Jack's off. See, he's near some kind of a thing. There was that place right behind the fort that had like the little greenhouses or whatever. Like biodomes. I almost wonder if that's not where he's at, like behind that. I don't think he is like behind it, but like I think that's that little structure up there. I see like a Cyclops. Notice something strange about this game. If you notice that Cyclops, it looks like he's all like pixelated from here. Like you can see the pixels on anything that's like very far away at all. Which I have like distant details and stuff like set up to max, so I don't know. Alright, let's see if we can get over here and I'm gonna try and tackle this thing. Yeah, big troll. Okay. Hey, he's not... These guys are so slow, though. There we go. 263 XPs. Sounds good. Is there anything back here? No. Alright. Okay. There was something else over over in this direction, I think. Yeah, right there. I'm gonna kill it just for the XP. We're down to 6 shots left. So between episodes I am gonna have to go stock back up on ammo again, but that's just because I've been killing like everything I can see. Everything I can get my hands on, because like that was the main thing keeping us back from, I'm not gonna say quick leveling, but there we go. Well, we can pretty much just gun down everything that we find, so alright. Let's do it. Okay, he died. I think there's something else off to the left. Over there somewhere. Oh, it was that isopod. Okay, I know I saw a health bar off to the left there. Okay, I think it would be best to go up this way, because I don't know exactly if Jack's like near the water, or if he's like up a little ways. So I think if we follow this road up, we're either going to come over right next to Jack, or right above Jack, or something like that. But a lot of mobs up through here. Oh, what's this? What do we find here? Reavers. Oh, oops. Somebody has a rocket. Whoa! There we go. Oh, no, I don't want to talk to you. Somebody's shooting at me. Oh no, it was... Oh my gosh. This guy is legit. Alright. Yeah, it's a Reaver leader. Oh my god. Yeah, fight nasty. There we go. Whew. Those guys are scary. Alright. I killed another guy. Yeah, right here. Okay.
Well, this is all fucked, isn't it?
Just a bit. Alright, so what's up here? I swear. Like I fall off stuff so much. Chain saber. Okay, well we found one of those before. Sunglasses. I am going to go ahead and sleep until morning. Which is fine because I imagine we need to pass time so we can get those new quests in Abessa and everything.
The old world disappeared. Look at this shit.
Because I imagine those are probably time-based. So, like, game days and stuff, so it should be fine. What's over here? Yeah, see, it's right there. Right at the end of this road before it turns. Which I'm kind of curious to see where this is headed to, because it ends off somewhere. Off over in this direction. I have 13 shots. Alright. Let's do this. We haven't done this for a while. I should probably use that a little bit more for like AoE packs like that too. Yeah, see there's some kind of a structure up there. Oh. There we go. Let's investigate a little bit and then we'll backtrack to see about Jack. Okay, it's some kind of stairs leading up into something, and I think that's well, there's that one structure. Okay, we got rippers over there.
Someone's looking for trouble.
Did we get all of the... I can't remember if we got all of the damage increases for this thing or not. Oh, whoa. Let's actually use this thing a little bit here. Tell you what though, you empty out a clip. Is it always 15 clip? I could have swore it was like 20 on the last gun that we were using. I think.
That fucking brute is looking for trouble.
There we go. Where are we in regards to a level up? Because we should be getting... we're about halfway. Almost halfway. I'll tell you what, it takes a little while to level up at this point, I think. Okay, and then the stairs just go up. Oh, do we want to poke our heads out up here? I'm gonna say yes. I want to see what's at where we're at least at the top of this. Just more out of curiosity than anything. More rippers. There we go. Get those two together. Okay. What do we got here? Some kind of a blueprint, it looks like. Recipe for... Dun dun dun. Chainsword 1. Instructions to make Amulet of Charisma. Doesn't sound terribly exciting. That's fine though. Crafting is so expensive on here. And like so far I haven't found anything to craft that really trumps what we're using, at least for our playstyle. Okay, where exactly are we? There's some kind of little structure there. Yeah, see this is like... That's the greenhouses where that one guy was. That we had to go meet before. I'm fairly certain. Okay, so... Let's see, there should be a structure right over here. It's some kind of a parking lot type area. No, whoops. Okay, well we're fairly close to Jack. I'm gonna go over this this little mountain here. Some kind of a lighthouse over here too. Oh wow, we're gonna have to check that out next episode. So I know we're getting fairly close to wrapping up point for this one, but look at that. Is that where Jack is at? Because it looks like the road leads right over to Jack. I'm almost thinking so. Because I don't think Jack is... Yeah, I almost think he's up in that lighthouse. Oh, there's a little structure over here too. Oh, I'm pretty much out of bullets at this point.
That fucking brute is looking for
Nope. Oh my gosh. Oh, man. When was the last time that I saved? Because I think it's been a little while. It was when I slept. Way back here. Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go up in that lighthouse. I do believe. Yeah, we're going to have to go back around. I just had like a terrible coughing fit. I tell you what. I think we're going to end out this episode here. We're not too far, because like right over there is where we died. So, we're not terribly far from where we died at, but I don't remember him being there, but maybe he was. I actually think the mobs here have changed, so. Yeah, Nessie, you get the rat. Oh, man, a Cyclops with, like, no bullets left. That's great. I almost think I need to go get ammo, but I don't really have a teleporter near here necessarily. There goes all of our bullets. I can maybe take him out, because I got the damage increase with this. Like, it does semi-okay damage, but it's like a full clip. Doesn't even do as much damage as like one of those plasma shots. Crazy. Crazy. It's better than the one we had before, but it's not a very useful weapon, to say the least. So, yeah, we still got to clear out those rippers that are up there, though. But let's pop over here, because I want to see. I do believe that Jack, it says on the map he's above us, but he could be, technically he could be right up there, but I doubt it. I think he's up there on the lighthouse. Oh, which honestly I almost think the best thing to do would be to go back and get ammo and then go to like Duke's bunker and just head over to here and kind of come around. And then once we finish checking out the lighthouse, we can hop down and check out that building over there. Because I'm out of bullets, so I need to get more this time than I got last time. I got like 500 last time, I think, but still, like, you go through them pretty quick. Yeah, he's definitely He's definitely at the top of that lighthouse, or up on the top of that rock. So we'll check that out. But we'll wait and check that out next episode, because honestly my voice, I'm not for sure. I know the video's fairly close to wrapping up point, but honestly my voice is starting to get a little bit wore out. Because like I've been trying to cut all my coughs, so I hope none slip through. But I think I'll probably release the next episode. I'll probably go ahead and record the next episode like tomorrow, so the next episode should be out I think the following day, to kind of make up for this weekend. I just wasn't in any kind of state to record. Even right now, it's still a little bit scratchy, a little bit rough. But that's the plan. Is next episode we'll check that stuff out and then see where it goes from there. Because we've got some other quests to do. Technically, we have a quest in the fort too, so we might check that out as well. Both of those quests for this guy over here at the old factory. So, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I do apologize about my voice and everything today. I tried to give it a few days to get better, but it's not great. But I'm going to try not to overstrain it so that I don't end up losing my voice. That's like the worst thing. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys then.